Hey everybody, welcome back to Majestic Collectibles. So this is the third video from the Labor Day flea market finds up in Spirit Lake, Iowa. This box here, I got almost a full short box, and these are the ones I couldn't find last video, but there's so many of them worked out anyway to shoot a different one. This is actually all from the Paulina collection. If you remember the videos from last year, Paulina, Iowa, a dealer friend of mine, Steve up in Paulina, and he found another box and brought it to the flea market, so I was able to acquire that. So thank you, Steve, appreciate it. And we'll just go through it quick. It's kind of more of the same titles if you saw those videos, or if you want to go back through. That's a bummer. And so it's a little bit of a mishmash here. I don't think there's anything super duper rare in any of this. But still, most of these are fairly clean. Did get some DC Romance. I don't think I had much of that in the last batch, and there's not a lot here either. Good cover there. But the Romance stuff is starting to sell a little bit, even the newer stuff. Marvel Age 1, I don't know if it's worth anything or not, to be absolutely honest with you. I haven't had one for a long time. Almost said I haven't had one for ages, but that was a little too spot on, so I didn't do it. Micronauts, I do have a few Micronauts collectors. Nothing high dollar. This stuff's pretty hard to sell. That kind of late bronze, early copper Superman books. I don't have a lot of interest. Strange Sports. People pick it up for the covers. I don't know if it's really comic collectors. I do like Judge Dredd. I gotta tell you, it doesn't get much loving. That's a Kirby book. Mike Grell there. Don't have a whole lot of value on the Warlord books, unfortunately. I don't really have anybody collecting them, although it was one of my favorites. And here we go, Micronauts. I think the contents, the pages, because I got the cover, so I don't know. I'll have to. Didn't really hurt it any. It's not terribly sought after. Charlton Romance, I do not have a lot of luck with. Actually, I think that's a Kubert. Yeah, it is. It's Kubert cover, Gorilla cover. That'll probably sell. But Challengers is not a sought after book. Neither is Sergeant Fury. Some of these GI Combat, if they're really nice. Arian, no. That's a tough book to get in nice shape, at least around these parts. It's got that darn tear up there. And some more Sergeant Furies, and that, I don't know, that might be the reprint era. I can't remember. Again, good war book. E-Man, oh boy. I'll just say no comment on that one. We'll just let that one go. Marvel Universe, boy, those used to be hot. Got some Weird War. I don't know if I need this or not. So, Jason, if you need that 123, let me know. I might end up keeping it. I haven't figured it out yet. I gotta go look that up. Tales of Teen Titans, although I think there's one good issue somewhere in there. Atari Force. Oops, I didn't realize that was all. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see if they're all Atari Force. I don't even know. I think they probably are. Oh no, there's Teen Titans. Let's see what else we got in here. Beauty and the Beast. Oh, good FF. Kind of Doom cover there, and She-Hulk and Doom on that one. So I don't know, should have a little bit of interest in that. My FF sales are picked up since they made the announcement about Batman, or Iron Man, excuse me, playing Dr. Doom now. So I don't get that, but whatever. Wouldn't have been the way I went. That one's probably okay, and the Marvel one. DC one's probably okay. They're lower grade. Good to very good, so I don't know if they're anything to get excited over. This is when I had a subscription, was this era. I had a subscription to Sergeant Rock. I don't know, it's probably starting a little after 300 all the way to the end. Sergeant Fury. Some interesting covers, but I don't get a lot of interest in it. There's a Spire. It's a little better shape. It's one of the better Spire books, to be honest with you. Not super hard to find, but they like that weird stuff. Machine Man, got some more Micronauts. Oh, these are slippery. I hope I'll have to See if I don't slide out of here. Another Judge Dredd. Oh, I think I had what? 1 and 3, 1 and 4. Nothing much there. Nice. Got a little bit of a corner, but nice clean book on that one. Man, I loved those. I just thought those were a great deal as a kid. They cost more, but yeah, it's so much more stories. Oh, Joe Chiodo cover, Alien Worlds. Those are starting to pick up an interest. Annihilus, nice shape, nice looking book on that one. Love Diary, Our Love Story. That is a Sal Buscema on there. He's probably most famous for drawing Conan, I think it was. So quite a genre change. I think this is the second Deathlock ever. I think the previous issue was the first one. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that was correct. Dazzler, that was hot for 5 minutes when Taylor Swift was supposed to be in some movie or another as Dazzler, and that didn't happen, so that died a horrible death. Nothing there. More Kubert. Some of these giant size do okay, but not when they have tape and a corner missing. That's number 2. Good Kirby cover, and that's all it is. Tragedy. But you know, I'll frame it up, or somebody will frame it up and do something with it, because it is actually clean. It just kind of messes with you though a little bit, right? Somebody scribbled on that one. I don't know what was up there. Hulk is just not a book I get a lot of demand for. Superman, we've talked about that. Some more War Giants. Generic comic book. It's yeah, it's ruined. So that one got wet. Nice biplane cover on that. Later Doom Patrol. That was up towards the end of that run. I don't think it have any particular die-hard collector value though to them. Let's see here. Just a lot of Bronze Age. I would call them just saleable stuff, right? Reader copies, kind of just like the rest of that batch from Paulina that was in this era. That's a nice book there. That one's pretty darn clean, I'll tell you that. Here we go. Well, that's too bad. But good Unknown Soldier cover on it. Probably still sell, just not for that much because of the shape. That's an interesting cover there. I'm not sure who drew that one. I don't know if that was Nick Carty or Russ Heath did some. I don't think that's either one. Ditko did some. I don't recognize it. Somebody out there probably recognizes it. I did not recognize that one. Nestor Redondo was on that Aztec Ace. Actually, really good art. Did not care for the story. Some more Micronauts. Oh, E-Man. Joe Stanton cover. He did Scooby-Doo, and I've got some stuff from him. Scooby-Doo headshots when he visited in town years ago for one of our conventions. Kirby cover there. Another Challengers. Kind of an interesting cover there on that one. Yeah, another... Who did that? Oh, yeah, another Joe Stanton on that one. And let's see. Omega Man. I didn't have the first... Lobo, well, I had it, but it wasn't in here. It was in the previous batch. So, you know, just a lot of B and C titles, I would call them. That's actually not too bad of a book there, because it's got some Legion stories in it, so those sell. Here's just a couple of old ones that, for whatever reason, were in with this batch. I don't know if they're originally part of the Paulina batch or not. Our Gang 12 and Funny Animals 20, both Golden Age, both actually halfway decent shape. We're not talking big dollar books, but I don't see them. It's just stuff that does not show up anymore. So happy to get those. There's 2. I think it was 3, wasn't it? It was the first Lobo. Doesn't matter, I don't have it either way. Indiana Jones, I do sell those when I get them in. I just don't see them a lot. Another early Judge Dredd. More Joe Stanton E-Man. There you go. Dr. Doom with a lightsaber. Okay, I think that was Gil Kane too. Pretty sure. Yeah, Dr. Doom with the lightsaber. Wonder what era that was from. Anyway, last handful here. Silver Star, which, you know, clearly Kirby and kind of clearly maybe a Silver Surfer kind of rift. I don't know. Vigilante, I love that first series book. It's not the cartoon character they turned him into. That was a great cover. Dan Jurgens on that one. Mike Grell did a lot of those Legion covers. V, that was from the miniseries on TV. This one's a little rough, unfortunately, but I do have collectors trying to put that set together. That's a nice one. Unknown Soldier, Enemy Ace on that. More Tales of the Teen Titans, another Strange Sport. It's football season. Just watch the first game. Let's see, who was it now? Chiefs and Ravens for 2024 season. Obviously, you're going to see this a couple weeks later, so you know it's not going to help there. Just to cover. Here's one I've had a number of issues. Getting nice ones though is rough, and this is just, that puts the uff and rough on that one. More Sergeant Rock, more Robo Hunter, another Omega Man. I'm running out of stuff. So there we go. Ends on a coverless Superman 292 from 1962. So that'd have been let's see, that'd been a 12-cent book, I believe, on that one. So that should bring us up to date on the flea market finds from Labor Day 2024 flea market in Spirit Lake, Iowa. Check out, we've got a bunch more, well, 3 or 4 more action figure videos coming up from the Greenfield collection. So check those out, and thanks for watching.